Recently listened to a podcast, $1 Million Worth of Game with Gilly the Kid. And one statement that he made that really struck me was, the quick flip microwave mentality will never lead to long-term success. And not only will it never lead to long-term success, it doesn't taste as good. Microwave, 3 minutes versus letting the stove preheat. 375, 350, and putting your food in the oven for 40 to 35 minutes. And then sitting down and enjoying your food. Completely different experience versus a 3-minute microwave and then you running out the door. Completely different experience. The thing that you have to think about in life is patience. It's all about patience. All about patience. You can't plant the seed and then come back tomorrow and mad because it hasn't grown. It needs sunlight. It needs time. It needs patience. You may need to tweak it. You may need to put it in a different corner of the room, but you won't know because it takes time. It takes patience. Your brand, your program, your product, go at it with that mindset, putting in the work. Not getting too high on the highs and not getting too lows on the lows. Yeah, your safety program, they might not be engaged right now. People might not be in tune to what you got going on. You may not have a million followers, a million people that you're influencing. But that doesn't matter. You put in the work because it only takes one. It only takes one. It only takes that one yes. That one yes to your career opportunity. That one follower, that one influencer. One influence, because then it grows. It goes from there. And the only way that you get there is the work. People see the work. For me, specifically, in college, I wasn't the best student. Like I said, I came in, I was behind. I was already behind. And I got a 3.0 GPA. I finished with a 3.0 GPA, but that still wasn't the highest in the class. So what did I do? I showed up early, right? I sat in the front of the class. I didn't wear sweatpants and, I had a polo. I was nicely dressed. I communicated and locked in with my professor, Ernest Sheldon. And if nobody else, he gave me that opportunity. Went to his office hours and completely different backgrounds. Indiana farm boy versus Indianapolis city kid that had never really been out of Indianapolis like that. But we connected because he seen himself in me. He seen himself in me. I grew up in a restaurant washing dishes. He grew up on the farm, waking up at 6 a.m., pitching in. And it was to a point where when business is called about, hey, we need new safety interns. We need potential safety professionals. I didn't even have to apply. I was the first name that came up in his mind. The first name. And it wasn't because I had the best grades, but he seen that I was passionate about it. He seen that I wanted it. And it only took one. It only took one person for me to get in the game. I filled out 1 million applications, but that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Live in the moment. Live in the moment. Lock into that task that you're doing right then and there. Because you may be walking past $1 million opportunity. You may be walking past $1 million opportunity, but you missed it because you were not living in the moment. You didn't put in the work that day. You checked in that day because your program and the thing that you're doing, it isn't going as well. So you quit. That's what you have to do. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. It's not about the quick fix mentality. Don't microwave your results. Put your results in the oven. Let it preheat, and check on it. And water your seed and water your flower each and every day. Thank me later and share this with somebody who needs it.